Okay, it is Thursday, February 24th, 7:47 Eastern Standard Time. This is not financial information. I'm not a financial advisor, only to be used as entertainment. Please do your own research. Okay, let's see. What's going on with the crypto markets today, in particular, Million Token now, it looks like it's broken the $7 mark. That was hanging on a cliff for like a week or two. And there was one guy I noticed had bought over 2 days like $18,000 worth of Million Token at an average price of about $7.55. And he bought them over 2 days. So I think I posted on my Twitter page. It's, yeah, this guy right here. So you can click on here. He bought 2,472 million tokens. And there they are. So he started 4 days ago, and the next day he bought the rest. And yeah, it was an average price of $7.52. He bought 2,472. So that might have been one reason why Million Token was at $7 for quite a while. This guy was buying hundreds of them at a time. And I think he's got another 500 also in another wallet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, another 507. But I didn't dive deep into it. But we are below $7 now. I picked up 90 last night, and just wanted to get another 10. Just like I say, I bought 100, but I bought a couple hundred probably within the last 2 weeks or so. Just as the price is coming down, I buy. I'm not looking to support the Million Token price at any particular price. I've always said that. I don't know if people think I'm not going to let the price drop. No, I'm not going to fight the market. The market is going to do, what it's going to do. If Russia invades Ukraine and people panic and the stock market, drops, 1.84% yesterday, but the futures is now saying it's going to drop another 2.57%. There's going to be fear in the market. People are going to panic sell. I'm not going to pick a line in the sand and say, I'm going to buy everything at $7. No, that wouldn't be very smart of me to do that, right? I'd just buy as the price goes down because I don't know where the bottom is. So that's what I've been doing. Trying not to ape in, but sometimes I buy when the price goes up, or if I have cash laying around, maybe I might buy. But generally, my rule is, I'll just put limit orders, as I get cash. But I only buy when the price is lower than my last buy. Typically, that's my plan normally. So yeah, I saw on the Pancake Swap or Binance Smart Chain, it went down to as low as $6 at one point. And I was tweeting that somebody buy it before I get home. Now it's like up 10% at $6.58. So that's good. But with the fears in the market with Russia and Ukraine and Canada, I think Justin Trudeau had to revoke his emergency powers because I think inside information was people were just taking too much money out of the banks. I think that's what it came down to. So he had to cancel the emergency powers. He says that, but I don't know. I think they could probably still freeze the funds because they were saying that they were going to take these temporary powers and make them permanent because they just felt like they needed to. So they may say one thing, but behind closed doors, I think they could still be freezing accounts. But they had to say something to prevent people from panicking, from removing their money from the Canada. I think 5 largest bank accounts were telling them, look, we're going to run out of money. So yeah, the stock market's going down, breaking key support levels here on the weekly chart, and I think it was Alessio Rastani was saying, we could go back at 4,000. I'm thinking 3,500, somewhere around these levels down here. Maybe some support there. And when we get to those levels, maybe this red support line, I'm guessing that's probably the 200-day moving average, a weekly average, will move up high enough where it'll be at somewhere around, 35,000 or so, give or take. So expect more downturn in the markets. We're looking at the futures here at minus 2.6%. And, Bitcoin, it was down at 34,322. Now it's back at 35.3. We went back down in this accumulation zone here. And yeah, I still think there's some downward pressure here. I know. I don't feel like there's panic in the streets like how I felt when it was like the COVID of March 2020. So we can go back down to like 30,000, give or take a couple thousand. The Bitcoin CME, you know, we filled that gap here, we filled it here, but we have this giant gap still down here. If we are in a bear market, and you probably saw Crypto Crew University a video a couple of days ago with the 3-day death cross, you know, that's a pretty powerful indicator that we're, you know, in a downtrend. So, yeah, I still think there's some more downtrend to go. But even if we filled that gap from the high, that would be a drop of 64%. And then we have another gap down here, you know, just below 20,000 at like 18,500. That's a 73% drop, which is, you know, well within the means for a bear market, because a bear market could be like an 84% drop. And then there's one way down here, which that's not going to get filled. That is an 85% drop though. But I think Crypto Crew University was saying there could be support at, I think, 14,000 for Bitcoin on the monthly. Go check out his video. I could be mistaken on that, but you know, you just buy as the price drops. I do like to look at the Bitcoin gold ratio because, you know, gold is supposed to be somewhat more stable. You know, everybody knows except Peter Schiff that people are getting out of gold and getting into Bitcoin. But, you know, we're back down in these accumulation zones, right? Let me extend that real quick here. So we're really low. Like we're starting just to go into the wicks here. Whenever, I don't know what the price of Bitcoin is going to be if or when we get down here, but I think that will signify or signal a bottom for Bitcoin. Let me zoom out on this real quick. Let's see now. It kind of just looks like the regular Bitcoin chart because, you know, when Bitcoin moves, it kills everything else. But, you know, we've been consolidating in these areas here for the Bitcoin and gold ratio for quite a while, since we're back at these levels from December 2020, you know, like quite a while ago. I'd be surprised if we actually go below this consolidation box. I mean, we're pretty low already. I think Bitcoin's already proven itself as a store of value, and now censorship resistance and all the other advantages. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go below this Bitcoin to gold ratio. So let's take a quick peek. You know, I can't really do any technical analysis too much on Million Token just because we're at these low levels. And it's a good thing that technically didn't remove that $1 million peg to Million Token, because at least that'll give some reassurance to investors that, you know, we can't go below $1. I mean, we could on some of the other ecosystems where there's no $1 peg. I think I already discussed this before, but, you know, if it goes below $1, just buy as much as you can, because you could always trade it for $1. And yeah, so it's just dollar cost average for me. And you know, I was checking out some of these wallets, and I saw on that Dune Analytics, there's this one successful wallet I noticed. You know, he bought 31,878 million tokens. I guess in the beginning here, July 3rd, just over $5 or something like that. And then he sold quite a few tokens. And then yeah, he sold a lot right around the top of the you know, the $200 per million token. So he probably made over $1 million. But you know, he started buying back in here 212 days ago, 213 days ago. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5,000 million tokens. He sold some here. He still has 3,700. But if you look at the price on these things, when he bought, you know, he bought when it was like $70. Okay, a little more than $70. He paid $86,000 for 1,224 million token. Okay, today, if you wanted to get 1,000,000,000 token, you just have to spend like $7,000, right? Maybe even less. It's like $6.50 or whatever. 638, 658, but I guess you'll probably pump up the price. But if you distribute your cash over these ecosystems and you buy a little bit here and there, you could probably get the same amount of tokens here for 1/8 of the price. And he bought quite a few times. So, I mean, he's not hurting for cash because he sold out a lot at a very high price when he bought low. So, I'm not busting on him because he bought at $70 here, because he did cash out toward the top. So, but I'm just saying, not all whales. Just because you're a whale doesn't mean you know everything. I don't know everything, but he hasn't bought any since when he paid over $70 per token, and he bought over 4,000-5,000 tokens at that price, and you could buy the same amount at like a fraction of the cost. So that's why I'm glad to see some whales here. He bought 2,472 tokens. Maybe it's the same guy. Who knows? So yeah, I just want to put a quick video. I see Repobus in here saying, happy to catch me. Looking forward to this week's DCA. Yeah, my dollar cost average is, I'm only buying like 15 tokens at a time because with the limit orders, and I don't think a lot of people are selling. And I don't think this guy is going to sell either. Because if I'm right, and if he has this other wallet holding like the 500 tokens, he did sell a little bit in that wallet, but overall he's a hodler. And if he just bought this 4 or 3 days ago, I don't think he's going to sell. But if he does, and he sells 2,472 tokens on Polygon, that I don't think he's going to do it, but he's just going to put himself in a hole. But have your limit orders ready for if anybody else panic sells. What else is in the news here? I think I covered everything here. Yeah, we're past the $7 mark on million token. I don't think anybody's going to stop Putin. I think the sanctions, I don't think he's going to really care. He's kind of going toward Bitcoin anyway. So if he has to sell oil or natural gas, maybe he just won't take the dollar. It's a catch-22 because we want to sanction the countries of the world kind of want to sanction Putin for his invasion of Ukraine, but at the same time, we don't want him to go off the dollar because if we take him off the SWIFT, and he'll just find another means of getting goods and services. It could be through crypto, and there we go. We have the de-dollarization for the world, and if we don't do something, then other countries of the world will be like, well, we don't need the dollar anymore if you're not going to do anything, So it's a tricky situation. And I saw this, like, if you want to hide your transactions for Bitcoin, just send them to the Lightning Network, and I guess it decouples your addresses. So I have to look into that. It sounds interesting. And just looking through here. Oh, here's the link to the Crypto Crew University I was telling you about earlier in this video. It looks very bearish, but it makes sense to me. And I just buy on the way down, and if it goes up, I'm happy. I'm not going to buy on the way up. I've been in crypto for 4 years. I don't need to buy any more crypto. But if the prices goes down and it's on sale for me, I'll buy more. And yeah, I think that's it. I see Jam Stanley saying, "Hey Tim, my first time to catch you live." Yeah, I'm pretty hard to be caught live. I just came home from work, and I wanted to do a quick video before I take my dog to the park. It says, Repobus says, "My feelings from the community recently is that we're all on the same page. Long-term accumulation for future gains." The only thing I could think of, the people selling, this is just a theory of mine. I mean, if you're selling, I'm thinking that you're trying to drive the price down so you could buy back cheaper. I'm thinking, I don't know. I see some wallets still trading back and forth, but they're not like huge whale wallets. Just, maybe a couple of them might have like 100 or 200, maybe 400 tops, buying and selling. But Yeah, I think if I get like a lot of cash, if I sell some investments, I'm not. No, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at those whale wallets, not the whale wallets, the trading wallets, the people that are selling, 100 or 200, and then when I see all of them, a couple of them all capped out or tapped out, I'm going to push up the price, and then when they buy back in, I'll probably I feel like selling on them, and I'll do that on a separate wallet. I'll make a new wallet or something like that. But it shouldn't affect you if you're buying and holding. It shouldn't affect you. I'm just trying to kill the other whales. They're on my dinner menu when I get around to it. Anyway, okay, guys, I think that's it. That's a wrap. I don't see any questions. Yeah, but if we're in a bear market, I mean, just keep in mind, most bear markets go all the way through December of the year. So hopefully that won't happen. But if we have an 84% drop in Bitcoin again, then I think it's going to be over. It could last through December. So, always be mentally prepared, I say. And yeah, that's it. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.